Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome dear students. I am Mustafa, subject specialist in English at Divisional Public School and Inter College Sahiwal.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum dear students. I hope all of you are fine. Today we are going to learn a very interesting grammar concept, subject verb agreement, unit number 5, exercise B, Oxford Grammar Tree. Dear students, today's learning objectives are: by the end of working on the unit, you will be able to comprehend the concept of subject-verb agreement. Number 2, identify the subject-verb agreement in a variety of sentences. Number 3, compare different sentences with regard to subject-verb agreement, and at the end you will be able to solve the assigned exercise relating with the appropriate use of the verb be with regard to subject-verb agreement. The contents of today's lesson are: number 1, examples for identification of subject-verb agreement. Number 2, comparison of different sentences regarding subject-verb agreement. Number 3, deriving rules for subject-verb agreement from the given examples. Number 4, solving the exercise B subject-verb agreement relating with suitable use of the verb be, and at number 5 at the end, assigning assessment of subject-verb agreement in class. Dear students, I am giving you some sentences. You will see what is wrong with these sentences. Sentence number 1 is: we is playing cricket. What is wrong with this sentence? Its subject is plural, but its verb is singular. We is subject is plural, while its verb is playing is singular. Now the second sentence: children plays in the lawn every day. What is wrong with this sentence? Actually, its subject is plural while its verb is singular. Children is a plural subject while plays is a singular verb. Now we move to sentence number 3. He are a good student. What is wrong with this sentence? Its subject is singular, but its verb is plural. He is a singular subject while are is a plural verb. Now consider these sentences. Sentence number 1 is: he performs well in the hall. This sentence has a singular subject and its verb is also singular. He is a singular subject while its verb is also singular. It is performs. Now we move to sentence number 2. You are my best friend. In this sentence, subject is plural and its verb is also plural. Now we move to sentence number 3. Boys enjoy games of physical power. Its subject is plural and its verb is also plural. Boys is a plural subject and enjoy is also a plural verb. What is rule behind these examples? The rule is: in a sentence, the verb must agree with its subject in number and person. Particularly, we should say a singular subject takes a singular verb a plural subject takes a plural verb. This concept is called subject-verb agreement, and we are learning this concept in this video lesson. Now we are comparing some sentences. Sentence number 1 is, he wants to win the first prize. It should be compared with the other sentence, he or they noted all the main points. In sentence number 1, in this sentence, subject is singular and verb is also singular. Whereas in sentence number 2, he is a singular subject while they is a plural subject, but both contain the same form of the verb. He noted, they noted all the main points. Now, second comparison. She was very skillful in cooking. To be compared with, she, you had skills for presentation. In this sentence, first sentence, she is a singular subject and its verb was is a singular one. Whereas the sentence which is going to be compared, in this sentence, she is a singular subject, you is a plural subject, but both she and you have the same form of the verb had. She had skills for presentation, you had skills for presentation. Next sentence, my brother has many parrots. In this sentence, my brother is a singular subject and its verb is also singular, has. The sentence to be compared is, my brother or we had many parrots. First subject, my brother, is singular while we, the subject, is plural, but both of these subjects have the same form of the verb had. Now we go to comparison number 4. He or she or it will have slept at night. In this sentence, he, she and it are singular subjects. They have the verb form will have, slept, while the sentence to be compared is, I, we, she will enjoy the match. I is first person singular, we is a first person plural, while she is third person singular, but I, we and she have the same verb form. I or we or she will enjoy the match. What is the rule behind these examples? The rule is, the rule number 1, except the verb be, subject verb agreement remains the same for the past tenses, as he or they noted all the main points, she or you had skills for presentation, my brother or we had many parrots. For these sentences, except the verb be, subject verb agreement remains the same for past tenses. Whereas comparison number 4 tells us something about future tenses. The rule is, in the future tense, all persons take the same verb form. Dear students, now we go further. The verb be is a unique verb in English. How? Actually, the verb be has 8 forms. Its base forms are 4 in number: be, is, am, are. While its past forms are 2 in number: was and were. its past participle form is been and its present participle form is being. So the verb be is a unique verb in English. It has 8 forms. Now we are going to learn the proper use of be with regard to subject verb agreement. Doing exercise B, we will learn the appropriate use of the verb be with regard to subject verb agreement. At first, we are going to read the question statement. Question is, fill in the blanks with the appropriate form of the verb be. Sentence number 1 is, this basket of fruit dash to be given to the dobies. What should be its solution? Use your common sense and think about its solution. Okay, its solution is, this basket of fruit is to be given to the dobies. What is the rule behind it? Can you derive the rule from this sentence, from this solution? Yes, the rule is the verb must agree with the proper subject. In this sentence, proper subject is basket. So, our verb must also be singular for the singular subject basket. This basket of fruit is to be given to the dobies. Now we go to sentence number 2. The box of jewels dash stolen by an insider. Could you think of the solution? Okay, the solution is, the box of jewels was stolen by an insider. Can you derive the rule for sentence number 2? Think over it. Okay, the rule behind sentence number 2 is, the verb must agree with the subject of a sentence, not with words close to it. Jewels in sentence number 2 is not the subject. The real subject, the proper subject of sentence number 2 is box. Box is singular, so our verb must also be singular. Now we go to sentence number 3. Rice and curry dash my favorite food. What should be its solution? Can you think of it? Okay, its solution is, rice and curry is my favorite food. What is the rule behind this sentence? The rule is, rice and curry is the name of a dish. The verb must agree with the singular subject. Now we go to sentence number 4. 2/3 of the cake dash chocolate and the rest is cream. What should be its solution? Yes, try your own. Now see its solution. 2/3 of the cake is chocolate and the rest is cream. Can you derive the rule for sentence number 4? Yes, the rule behind sentence number 4 is, the words and phrases referring to an amount of money, fractions, interval of time, etc. take singular verbs. Like sentence number 4, its subject has fraction, 2/3 of the cake. So this fraction is singular, this subject is singular, so it takes singular form of the verb is. Now we go to sentence number 5. Each of the participants in this show dash under 15. Can you think of the correct form of be in this sentence? Okay, tell your solution. Each of the participants in this show is under 15. Can you derive the rule for sentence number 5? Yes, its rule is if the subject of a sentence contains the words like each, each of, each one, everybody, etc., it is considered singular and requires a singular verb. In sentence number 5, each of the participants is a singular subject. When sentence number 5 has singular subject, its verb must also be singular. Now we go to sentence number 6. Neither he nor I dash to leave the room. Think of its solution. Okay. Now compare your solution with this solution. Neither he nor I was to leave the room. What should be the rule behind sentence number 6? Its rule is that two singular subjects connected by either or neither nor require a singular subject. Like in this sentence, neither he nor I are singular subjects connected by either or. So the subject must have singular verb. Neither he nor I was to leave the room. Now we go to sentence number 7. The public dash up in arms because of poor facilities. What should be its solution with regard to the form of the verb be? Can you think of it? Okay. Its solution is the public was up in arms because of poor facilities. The rule behind sentence number 7 is when a collective noun like public as a subject shows the unity of action, it requires a singular verb. In this sentence, there is the unity of action, so the collective noun public should be considered singular, so it needs singular verb was. Sentence number 8. 50 rupees dash not a big sum. Can you think of the solution to sentence number 8? Okay, now compare its solution. 50 rupees is not a big sum. Can you derive the rule? Yes, the rule is the words and phrases referring to an amount of money, fractions, interval of time, etc. take singular verbs. 50 rupees is telling about an amount of money, so an amount of money is a singular subject that requires singular verb. 50 rupees is not a big sum. Now sentence number 9. 20,000 leagues under the sea dash written by Jules Verne. Can you think of its solution, dear students? Now compare your solution with this one. 20,000 leagues under the sea was written by Jules Verne. Can you derive the rule behind this sentence number 9? The rule is the title of books, magazines, etc. take a singular verb, like in sentence number 9. 20,000 leagues under the sea is the title of a book. So this subject is singular. It requires a singular verb. Was. 20,000 leagues under the sea was written by Jules Verne. Now sentence number 10. My father and my uncle dash arriving tonight. What is its solution? You must have thought about it. Its solution is my father and my uncle are arriving tonight. What is the rule behind it? The rule is a compound subject with the conjunction and takes a plural verb. My father and my uncle are arriving tonight. Dear students, today's lesson ends now. Your homework. Number 1. Note down the solution of exercise B in your books at page number 31. And number 2 is prepare exercise B with rules for the assessment in class. Dear students, I wish for you that God be with you. Take care of yourself. Have a nice day. Allah Hafiz.